For many people leaving the flood zone, the flooding brings back memories of 2011 and 1993.
It sure does. The 93 flood was a record setter in KC. Kelly Taylor talked with people about what they remember from the devastation 26 years ago. She continues our team coverage tonight.
Business owners along Southwest Boulevard remember the flood of 93 like it was yesterday. Many of them pointing to a mark on the wall put there to remember the historic event.
That's the flood line of 93.
John Greer is the general manager at Ponax, and he remembers rushing back to the restaurant on July 10th, 1993.
We had sandbagged and all the water held back, and then the car came down and went through the glass and flooded it. So all the preparations we did were for naught.
He says it was like a river running through the city after Turkey Creek crested the night before. Greer says Ponax is the highest point on Southwest Boulevard, and while there was about 6 feet of water inside his restaurant, just down the road at Margarita's, water nearly took over their entire lower level.
It was at least 12 feet high, and that's right around this area. That's how high the water line was.
This picture hangs on the wall at Margarita's, and it's what the restaurant looked like in 1993. Michael Chiarte was bartending that night.
We did a safe evacuation. I had 6 of my employees. At that time, I was driving a Chevy truck. We jumped into my truck, went up the street and went up the hill.
Flooding caused a lot of damage for both businesses and several others in the area.
Had to tear everything out of here, had to replace all the drywall, did a lot of brickwork in place of the drywall, had to replace all the electrical, had to sanitize the whole place.
And it's been more than 2 decades since the Great Flood of 1993, and the memory of it still lives on for people who were around when it happened. In Kansas City, Kelly Taylor, KCTV5 News.